So today was pretty cool. I went with some locals and we had a southern Indian breakfast. Hello and welcome to Matunga. I'm with a couple new friends, Neha and Abhi. They're kind enough to take me around and kind of explore with me today and show me a little bit about the area. I think we are going to go to breakfast. You said like what kind of breakfast you said?
South Indian breakfast.
A South Indian breakfast. So I have no idea what this will be. A couple of days ago, I ate something on a banana leaf. Is that very similar?
Yeah.
So far in India, I love the food. It is so amazing. You guys have like the most intense spices that are not necessarily spicy hot, but just spicy with flavor.
This is the Matunga flower market. It's quite big and unique in terms of, so if you look at the garlands or the flowers that are available here, you'll always get a lot of fresh flowers. You get these big garlands which are used for weddings and for decorations and for festivals. They start like very early in the morning, and if you see, the flowers are very fresh. They are very nice to look at. And the smaller ones, like maybe like this or this, would be used maybe in a wedding, wherein people exchange garlands, and they, it's a part of the customs for Indian weddings. But maybe something a little bigger like this may be used for idols or, like I said, some kind of a puja.
They actually make it every day.
Yeah, they make it every day.
Fresh flowers.
Yeah, how long does it take to make one of these? Do you have any idea?
Maybe 2-3 hours.
Maybe 2-3 hours.
2 to 3 hours?
We normally have to wait for 10-15 minutes at least before we 5-10 minutes at least before we get a table.
We just arrived in this restaurant. What is the name?
Ramashrey.
One more?
Ramashrey.
Ramashrey?
Yeah, it's a typical South Indian restaurant which, like I said, it opens really early in the morning at around 5 o'clock, 4-5 o'clock, and it's famous for its food. When you taste it, you will realize why. It's yummy. So we've ordered for a bit of everything today. This orange thing, it's sambar. This is coconut chutney. This is idli, and this is medu vada, and this is pineapple sheeta. This is pudi.
Pudding?
Yeah.
Like what kind?
No, not pudding. It's pudi.
It's called gunpowder.
Gunpowder. It's called gunpowder in English.
Gunpowder.
It's kind of strong.
I'm ready for it. Yeah, the coffee is a very different thing. I don't think I've ever tasted coffee like that.
But the beans are different.
Okay, yeah, it's a different thing. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, it's good. It's totally good.
Rava Mysore dosa. So if you see, it's got some chutney inside, and it's got onion, little on the spicier side.
A little salty, and it's like fried cheese is kind of what it tastes like to me. Fried cheese, but it's really good. Yeah, and many spices. Okay, now I'm going to try this. What is this again? Sheeta something. It's pineapple. Let's give it a whirl. Wow, that is epic. That may be my new favorite thing in India. That is very good. It's a very rich pineapple taste, very sweet, and it's what is that made of? Like cornmeal or grits or something like that? Whatever it is, it's amazing. Don't stop making it. Abhi was saying that every 50 kilometers you travel within India, the flavors of the food they change a bit.
Yeah.
Why is that? Just different temperatures, climate? What?
Yeah, obviously the climatic conditions are one. The other factors to it are more in terms of the spices that are used. Obviously the water in India plays a very important role. If you drink water here, and then when you are anyways traveling up north in India, you would see a lot of change in the water itself. When it's used for cooking, that definitely gives a different taste.
After that, we hopped in the car and we traveled to another restaurant where we had a small lunch and tried a different style of food.
We are in Shivaji Park, which is in central Mumbai. We are heading towards a local Maharashtrian food joint. So we want you to eat the local food here. It's going to be very spicy.
Spicy hot or spicy flavor?
Spicy flavor.
Spicy flavor, yeah.
Spicy flavor, good, that's okay.
It's called misal. It's made of sprouts. If you see, there's a little bit of onion. You have to sprinkle this lime on top of it. It's a sort of a fruit, and it's a very tangy, sweet, tangy drink. It's quite refreshing. It's also supposed to have a lot of medicinal and health benefits.
Cheers. Oh wow. There's so much going on in that. There's so much flavor. Ooh. And then, I feel like the after spice kind of kicks in. spicy hot, but it's not too much so far. I think I could handle that one. Whoa, that is so good. Yeah, there's so many flavors going on inside that. I don't even know where to begin. See, these are the kind of foods that make me want to never leave India. And this is the blood drink, the Dracula drink. Whoa, that's different. It looks carbonated, no carbonation, very sweet, and the taste is, wow. Honestly, that's a new flavor for me. I don't think I've ever experienced that taste anywhere in the world. That's unique. I have nothing to compare it to.
It is the most famous street food of Mumbai. So we are having it in a restaurant because this restaurant is also famous for it, but it is equally famous at any local street food guy. Yeah, it's quite popular amongst the working class because like when you're traveling or when you're busy, it's just something that you can munch on, and it is quite filling.
If it's in the bread, we call it an India burger.
Ooh,
Spicy, right?
very hot. Temperature.
Temperature, huh?
Okay, now the temperature is gone, and then the spiciness goes out. Yep, that's a warm one. That's now I need to drink some more blood. It just feels like every bite of everything that I taste is a different spice completely. Like I don't even know how to describe things anymore because I've experienced so many different flavors in so many different foods that I can't tell you what it tastes like. So what do we have here?
It's a milk-based dessert, and it's sweet, and there's saffron. If you see, it's supposed to be very nice. I love it. Like I said, he hates it, so maybe you can try and see how you like it. I'm hoping you love it.
So this kind of reminds me of cheesecake. I hate cheesecake, but I doubt it's cheesecake-like. Wow. You said it's egg-based?
No.
No. What is it based?
Milk-based.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
the
that's
flavor that you're tasting is a lot of saffron.
saffron taste. I've never tasted saffron. That was really good. The texture feels like an egg base, but you said it's not, it's a milk base. I think it would be interesting to taste this at the beginning of the meal before my tongue was on fire, because I think I would have a better understanding of the flavor. From what I'm tasting through the burn, it tastes very good. I don't like when desserts are too sweet, and this is not. It's like the perfect mellow sweetness.
Karavas. Karavas.
Karavas? What is that? Oh, that's the name? Ah, the name is Karavas. We then hopped in the car and went to view some of the sights around the city. We actually stopped at a big bridge that goes across the ocean. We actually drove across the bridge, and after we crossed the bridge, we were actually stopped by the police. We thought that maybe we were speeding, but it turns out it was just a routine check to verify that you had insurance. They actually brought me... Oh, what is this? Oh, amazing. Thank you. You want to say hi to the world? What? Hey! He just brought me chai. I love it. Ooh, that's really good. But anyway, they actually were kind enough. They paid for the breakfast and the lunch, and they carted me around the city, and they actually brought me back to my hostel. And I think tomorrow we are going to go out and try a different food for lunch. Can I get one for Bandra? More full than I thought. I'm going to wait for the next train, which actually comes over here. Sometimes it's just too full and you just can't get on. So that makes 2 trains that I actually did not get on because they were so full. I'm not going to force myself inside. I have to look for the 3rd train. Oh, shit. Well, that makes train number 3 that I missed. Physically, cannot get on any of them. The doors are just jam-packed. So this next train, I'm just going to get on 1st class and say screw it. I guess if they check my ticket, I'll pay a fine. Well, I made it off. Now I have to find the Lucky restaurant. Something Lucky. I'm not sure. So according to Google, it's actually right over here. I think this bridge will take me right to where I need to go, which is abnormally convenient. So I arrived quite a bit early. I think the restaurant is over here. I always arrive early because sometimes I have delays like I had earlier at the bus station, or there's a whole list of crazy things that could happen. And I hate being late. I hate making someone wait for me. I feel really guilty. So I always would rather leave super early. Well, I found it. It's across this intersection. There's literally nothing more confusing than 7 lanes coming together in one master intersection. When do you go? No idea. They picked me up at that restaurant and we arrived here, a place called Soul Fry. Where are we today? What is this area?
Bandra.
Bandra. Ah, so we're in Bandra. We're gonna try this little kind of hole in the wall area. You can see what it looks like around me. It's a cool little place. I'm ready to dive in. So you've been here before or never?
I haven't been
Okay.
here before, but I've heard about it a lot from my friends, and it was there. It was one of those top places in the collection, seafood collection. If you remember, we had that kokum sharbat yesterday, the dragon drink.
Dragon drink.
So you put a little bit of that. You have coconut milk, and yeah, so you basically make a mix of it. It's traditionally Goan, and it's supposed to be very refreshing and
Especially in
helpful.
summers.
Especially in summers. Yeah, you have it with seafood normally.
So the name of this drink is soul curry?
Yeah.
Okay. They initially said it was like milk and coconut, so I was assuming that this thing was going to be sweet, but it is far from sweet. It's like drinking liquid lava. It's very spicy, and it's like drinking liquid spice. It's the weirdest thing. Never experienced anything like that ever. And then I tried this. It's a Goa beer as well. Those drinks were Goa as well, and this is a Goa beer. And this is, again, I don't think I've ever tasted a beer like this. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I am the worst at explaining. You guys have so many different tastes that I can't even tell people what it tastes like because it's a new thing for me. So interesting. Thank you for watching, and remember, your time is running out. Start living. Take care.